Welcome to my first Roblox Luau scripting tutorial. In this video, we'll learn about object-oriented programming and how to define methods and properties within your code. To start off with, create a script under server script service. Object-oriented programming involves objects being created under a class. These objects will inherit the properties and methods of the parent class. OP has many great uses, such as creating player hierarchies, for example, player, admin, etc., and can be used in data stores in certain cases. Let's create a class named Fish. We'll then use awk_index to set up inheritance-like behavior. If an object does not have a key, we'll just look up for it from the parent class itself. The new method will take 2 arguments in this example. We will then start off by defining self. Self is just a variable name and has no function unless defined. It is a general convention used for a child class accessing properties and methods from a parent class. Self always has to be returned in order for the properties to be accessible in other methods of the parent class. We will then define the properties under self. Defining methods of a parent class is a very straightforward process, and you may use either a colon separator or a dot separator, which separates the class name and the name of the method. However, you must use the same separator when calling the method. You are free to write any code under the methods use the properties defined under the parent class. You may also create an array, which holds the objects of a certain class. We will then initialize the objects we need. These objects will then be added to the fishes array. If you're unfamiliar with creating elements in an array with the way I did, it pretty much assigns the value of the index mentioned to the value you need. In this case, the value would be the fish object. We can then call the methods of the parent class on the object. Please ensure that the separator you used when defining the method, whether it's a colon or a dot, match the separator used when calling the method. As you can see, we get the intended outputs. Please consider liking and subscribing if you found this tutorial useful. See you in the next video.